for the Lakers. Well, they're entering a bit of a soft spot in their schedule, facing off guys against some of the lower-ranked teams in the league, and we'll see if they're able to take advantage and add their win total.
And you know, for the Lakers, they have hit the ground running this year. The work they did in the offseason has paid huge dividends right away.
Sure it has. I mean, they came out of the preseason with a real air of confidence. There may not have been.
And with
Well, guys, Anthony Davis.
Thanks, DA. As I recall, he said that was a tough adjustment, but he's been ahead of the curve ever since.
And for the Lakers, much relief this summer when they retained their top draft pick. Their pick was top 3 protected. If it had fallen to 4th or 5th, it would have belonged to the Sixers. About a 50-50 shot. They held on, and the LA faithful breathed a huge sigh of relief.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So for the Lakers right now, Bean in a 2-guard. Julius Randle is out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Ingram, and it's Young in at the point guard position. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. The Lakers with the ball. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when the team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Well, I think it's got to serve notice to the defense that it's going to take a much stronger effort than that to contain this guy today. They've got to bring more force if they're going to try to slow him down.
And Holiday kicks to Cousins. Young with the steal. Here's Prez. Prez finishing off the play with the dunk. He won't miss many of those.
Hey, you can just see him psyching himself up after a play like that. Nice slam by Prez.
One thing you notice when Orange Juice is out there is that they're always looking to get the other one going. No selfishness.
And one of them can drop a few in, and instead of demanding the ball, you know, they look to get the other half going. It says a lot about the chemistry of Prez and Young.
Young against Holiday. Young dishes to Prez. Lets it go from 11. Again, Los Angeles.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
And Holiday kicks to Cousins. New Orleans moving the ball around. Davis gets a wide open look. And again, no good by New Orleans. And here's the Lakers. They're on an 11-2 run. Young pass to Prez. Back to Young. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Pondexter dishes to Cousins. Davis kicks to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Davis with a screen on Nance. Off the pick. And Davis throws it down.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
And Anthony Davis last season signing a contract extension, the richest contract in NBA history at that point, $145 million over 5 years. He'd already become a superstar player, now freed from the rookie scale. He's finally paid like it.
Here's Prez. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Puts up a 3, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Start it. Nice job, Orange Juice. Hustle up, take a seat. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more than them. Just keep squeezing that orange juice, gentlemen.
Greg, twisted.
A great point, Kevin. He's a team-first guy, all about winning, and he doesn't take it for granted. He didn't have all the hype growing up, but now he's living a dream, and he knows it. But he aspires to be great, and he's not settling for anything else.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And Holiday kicks to Cousins. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Cousins has got his first 2 points of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Prez with the ball. He's got 12. Ingram kicks to Prez. Again, the Lakers.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Holiday against Young. Davis with a screen on Young. Cousins. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Prez kicks to Nance. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Excellent game we've seen from Prez. He's already up to 14 points. He's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today. And what makes Prez special is his passion for the game. Any weakness he has, he works tirelessly to make it a strength.
There's the pass to Pondexter. Here's Cousins. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Feeds it to Randall. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Monty Eunice is checked in for Cousins. Hill comes in for Quincy Pondexter. Eachwan Moore, he's checked in for Jordan Crawford. And Tim Frazier subbed in for Drew Holiday. Monty Eunice, no luck.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And for the Pelicans, to me, one of the things that's kept them out of the upper echelon are really a couple things. It's been their struggles on the defensive end and injuries. I mean, this is a team that has the length and the athleticism, and that's an area where you knew they could make some improvement. So last season was a bit of a disappointment.
For the New Orleans Pelicans, their last game a loss to Dallas.
And it's a tough game to lose. I mean, they actually put up a pretty solid effort, I thought. But when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Well, Greg, I think you've got to try to convert the positives. Take them into the momentum of your next game and use them for momentum. And then take what you did well and double down the efforts here tonight.
Lakers leading by 15. Here's Prez, up and in on the layup. Prez has got 18 points in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Moore. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Moore's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Prez. 18 points for him. Passes it to Zubac. And Davis sends it back. And he's able to get it back. And it's good for 2.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals.
Hey, way to put the squeeze on them, guys. Bring it in. Let's talk. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused. Remember, you're my Pippen and you're my Jordan. Finish this game like they would.
Factor in terms of his growth as a player.
Good point. And one of the things, Greg, that's been impressive to watch about Anthony Davis's development, he continues to put the time in, work in. Here's Holiday. Last game he had 12. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Bean in at small forward. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Young. Then it's Mozgov. And it's Nance in at the 4. Mozgov with the steal. Cousins, no good. Lakers leading by 21. Here's Prez, and finish off by Prez.
Look at the heart from Prez attacking the defense on the drive, making it look very simple.
And Holiday kicks to Cunningham. Now here is Holiday. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 6 to shoot. Here's Cousins. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Very high quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
The Lakers shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Pass to Mozgov. Lakers working the ball around now. No one near Prez as he lets it go. Off target with his 3.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. That shot is off. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. The shot by Holiday, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And the Lakers with some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Mozgov. And Levins is subbed in for Clarkson. And Holiday kicks to Cunningham. Back to Holiday. Screen by Cousins. Holiday with it. And Young picks him up defensively. They set the pick. Crawford, no one around him. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Crawford's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Levins. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Cousins. Not enough on that one as it misses. Los Angeles leading by 20. A 3-ball. And again, the Lakers no good. Randle no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Cunningham kicks to Holiday. The feet to Pondexter. Dishes it to Crawford. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from 14. Prez with the rebound. Prez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the jam by Larry Nance.
When there's a wide open man, Prez finds him.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
The Pelicans call timeout.
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we wanted more than them. Just keep squeezing that orange juice, gentlemen.
Pummeled in there, so you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here, and every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Now, let's have a moment to check out the NBA's best three-point shooters. Prez, 3rd.
You know, everybody loves the tray. It's a shot you can anticipate when it leaves the shooter's hands. It's one of those magical moments during the course of a ball game, and a high percentage shooter from there is valuable.
Outside Holiday. And Cousins kicks to Pondexter. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Pondexter's got his first points of the night. Lakers leading by 20.
And you know, you think about the Lakers fan base of 16 million. This team is a national phenomenon. They're one of the most popular teams in the country in any sport. Estimated to be the 2nd most valuable franchise in the league after the New York Knicks.
Screen by Cousins. Holiday still getting warm. warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
New Orleans making some changes here. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Cunningham. And it's Solomon Hill in for Quincy Pondexter. Young passes to Randall. Here's Prez, and finished off by Prez.
And it's great to see Prez in attack mode, just wanting to shoot the ball every time he's open.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. Davis sets a screen. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Prez. On up the court. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Let's now pause to take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for Los Angeles.
And really, it's been the guards who have powered them into this substantial lead. They say it's a big man's league, but tonight it's all about the little guy.
The first one falls. And for NBA teams, the hardest thing to do is to get superstar talent, obviously. The Pelicans have that in Anthony Davis. How, Greg, do you think they build around him?
Well, a big part of it is just him staying healthy. I mean, we all know this is the team that's had horrible luck in that regard. Now they're shaping personnel to fit the new coaching staff. A bit more shooting, more depth. I think that's going to be key.
Shot clock at 6. For 3, Hill. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Lakers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And that one, good. And that's now 30 points for Prez.
Even when contested, Prez buries these interior shots. He's got a high motor, and he's got a lot of confidence in his ability to score.
Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander.
Max Force throwdown.
Now here's Prez. He's guarded by Hill. Prez dishes to Randall. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
More with it. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Montianis kicks to Frazier. Here's Hill. And Hill throws it down.
Oh, my.
That's how we play the game. Bring it in. Let's go. Hey, we're in great shape, fellas. Now, no matter how much we go up, we need to keep that same winning mentality.
Entire career in LA.
So as we conclude the first.
Keep it up, guys. We have some good momentum. Listen up. We have these guys back on their heels, and now they're playing like they're desperate. Do not let up, gentlemen. Play with the same enthusiasm. Let's get this W.
Welcome back, folks. Downtown New Orleans shining brightly tonight, as you can see from this bird's eye view. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. We're seeing a tremendous game from Prez.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Pondexter and Davis fill up the forward slots. Holiday out there with Jordan Crawford, and it's Cousins in at the 5. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. Out to the right wing. Baseline J on the way. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game. On the wing, Nance. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Prez. A stupendous finish in traffic. Prez has got 34.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Holiday, the pass to Davis. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for Randall. He's averaging 8 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. Solid numbers, the kind of production we expect. And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
Yeah, he definitely has the skill set to put up even bigger numbers. It wouldn't be a surprise to see that in the coming days.
Back to Nance. And Davis pulls it down.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Pondexter dishes to Holiday. He feeds it to Cousins. There's Crawford with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Crawford's got his second basket of the night.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Prez. And the shot goes in.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Crawford kicks to Cousins. And Holiday has it in the corner. Cousins with a screen on Young. For the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
And the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, Greg, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. And they ended up winning it going away. And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Here's Prez, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Amazing aggressiveness from Prez on the drive. Never backing down from the tough-as-nails defense.
And the Lakers with a young core of players, they take it back to basics for recovery. After every game, the players get chocolate milk.
Well, it's highly recommended as a recovery drink, guys. And they get a special version of the chocolate milk, though. Lower sugar, grass-fed. They say it's great for recovery. And you go back to Julius Randle, who broke his leg in his first game. They're motivated to get lots of calcium in the diet of the players. Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc. And boy, are they taking advantage.
The Pelicans have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Free throw good, Pondexter. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Bean.
Whoa!
Hey, watch out now. Watch out.
I tell you what, you've got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man from attacking.
And Greg, even then, he might just go over it. Check out the elevation he gets here. My goodness.
Bring it in. Take a seat. Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of basketball. They cannot stop us. Remember, you're my Pippen and you're my Jordan. Finish this game like they will.
Points allowed is one of the key indicators for good defensive effort. And this team does a nice job because they force opponents into tough shots. They don't allow easy shots. They're all on the same page. They're aggressive. They're focused. They pay attention to detail. And for 48 minutes, they're going to make their opponents uncomfortable.
A nice shot by Pondexter.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Mozgov with the bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And Holiday kicks to Cunningham. Inside, here's Pondexter, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Over in the corner, Randall. To the middle. Here's Prez, and another basket for the Lakers.
Even with high-intensity defense surrounding Prez, he makes these shots look simple. I mean, that's a gift, folks. He takes his time, stays in rhythm, and doesn't mind the pressure.
Cunningham passes to Crawford. Here's Cousins. The kick out to Holiday. Offline with his three. The Lakers have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. From 10 feet out, and there's Moskov. That's good on the assist by Levens. Levens got assist number 5 here tonight. Crawford against Young, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits, and that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around, but Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary.
Cunningham. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Dante Cunningham at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Morris checked in for the Pelicans. And so Cunningham nails both of them. So it's the Lakers now. Here's Young. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And Cousins comes over to help. Here's Prez. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Prez has got 49 points in the game.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hill's checked in.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
To the middle. Ball's knocked loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins.
And, guys, let's take a look at how the Pelicans performed last month. Second in blocks, 16th in rebounding. And as for three-point shooting as a team, a little bit to be desired here. They're top 20 in the league. They can certainly do better and strive to do better there.
And how about that sky-high ranking in terms of blocks per game? Sometimes that can indicate a team's allowing too many drives to the rim, but it's sure nice to have bigs who can send it away as a last resort. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And DeMarcus Cousins, such a polarizing figure for coaches and fans alike. And this is dating back to his college days, even at Kentucky.
Yeah, maturing some, but obviously that fire burns bright within him. His passion is what helps fuel that production, especially when you start comparing him to other true centers.
Here's Prez. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far. That free throw good from Prez.
It's too easy out here.
New Orleans has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Now here's Monty Eunice. He averages about 5 points a game. It's stolen by Prez. The Lakers another fast break chance right here. Young with no one around. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
And really like how Prez keeps his hands moving, which is why he comes away with important steals.
They set the pick. Monty Eunice kicks to Hill. New Orleans moving the ball around. There's a screen by Monty Eunice. Just 5 on the clock. And Monty Eunice picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Davis is checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. The Lakers. Here is Frazier. Taking a look at the Lakers. Bean in at shooting guard. Dang out there with Robinson. And it's Young, and it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Davis, and it doesn't even draw iron.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Moore, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Moore's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
Now here's Prez, guarded by Crawford. Prez dishes to Dang. Prez with the screen for Dang. To the left wing, 6 on the shot clock. Prez, no good.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
LA's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And finished off by Prez.
And what about the vertical of Prez there? Just leaping up for the forceful slam.
New Orleans gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Young against Frazier. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. And Davis can't get it to go. LA's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never change.
Oh!
Hey, hey, hey! Ooh, ooh, wow! And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight, but we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
So for the Pelicans, Monty Eunice is checked in for Cousins. Cunningham comes in for Davis, and it's Hill in for Jordan Crawford. Here's Moore. There's a screen by Monty Eunice. Moore with it, now defended by Mozgov, and he gets it to go.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Prez. Pelicans pull it in. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Prez. Young in the corner. The dish to Prez. From 13, hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Man, I like to see Prez get aggressive inside. Really determined to score when he gets that close to the rim.
There he is.